Hey guys, welcome to the studio. As you know, for the past five and a half years, I've been daily vlogging about my life as a DJ and producer. You know all about it. It's all on here on this channel. If you want to go check it out, feel free to do so. Today, I would love to share some other perspectives onto the EDM industry and world. We got the real deal Martin Garrix right here with an amazing tip, as well as other DJ producers, label owners, experts within the industry, and a very, very special guest. First up, Wesley, aka Uok, a very dedicated guy, a very good friend that I actually met at ADE a couple of years ago. He knows how to connect within the industry, is very dedicated, hardworking. So let's listen to his #1 tip for aspiring music producers and DJs.
I think try to do your own thing. I see a lot of upcoming producers, they want to belong to someone else's vision. And I think I've learned over the years that if you like something really bad, if it feels right, and you start putting your own twist on it. So of course you get inspiration from your favorite labels or your favorite artists or stuff like that. So you have some sort of tribe that you want to belong to, but then try to find your own vision, create your own brand. It also puts you in a better position when you start to look for labels. Instead of trying to beg a label to get you signed, you can then create your own brand and your own network and connections. And then if then a label contacts you, you're in a much better position. So yeah, just stick to your own vision, to your own focus, to your own path, and then everything will usually sort itself. So
next up, we got Jan Hendrik. He is an artist and label owner of one of my favorite labels. It's called Suave. It's a young label, a very successful label. They got 5 to 10 million streams per day. It's just amazing what they're doing. There will be a full video very soon all about him and the label here on this channel. Now his tip.
So one thing I see aspiring music producers do a lot is aim for the highest or the dream label that they have in their mind and just keep sending demos that might not even get seen or get rejected. And I think as a starting producer, it's important to find a smaller label that is more approachable, but that also believes in you and that wants to help you at the start of your career.
Next up, we got Lila. She works for DJ Mag Germany and has a tip dedicated to ADE where was filming her.
For me, it's special that you can meet a lot of business people, all the DJs you like, they are on the street, they are in the master classes. For example, I'm going to Martin Garrix right now. After that, it's Nicky Romero. Yesterday, I was at Topic's masterclass, so it's really interesting for a young producer and DJ. If you have the time, go the full week, go to the conference and also go to the festivals, because later at night, it's also important to meet the people and talk.
Huge thanks to Lila. Thanks to her, we got our next guest, Martin Garrix. He was on stage for the conference, for the ADE, and he was giving his pro tip.
Try to find your own distinctive sound. Try to learn new things every day. I'm still learning every day. And most importantly is don't overthink stuff. For me, the moment I start overthinking when I'm in the studio, I have a terrible day. I think music creation is all about trusting your gut feeling, and of course it's good to focus on the details, on the low end or on the groove for super long. But I feel like the moment you start thinking before you go into the studio, oh, I have to make this, I have to make that, it will only ruin your creativity. And also, my other point of advice is make music for yourself. I make songs where I know I'm never ever going to release it, but it's almost like a meditative, it gives me joy. So I think the moment you're in the studio, make sure you keep that joy. Yeah, that's it.
That was the legend himself, Martin Garrix. By the way, if you don't know what ADE is, it's the Amsterdam Dance Event. I was there 2 or 3 days ago, recorded all of this. Very important event. I go there every single year for already 5 years. 6 years in a row, except for COVID, of course. The city is crazy, the parties are crazy. There was a trippy club, a very, very trippy club. Live performances, DJs, producers, panels, talks, and just meeting a whole bunch of friends within the city. So definitely try to not miss out on the next ADE. It's just the best way to connect, and that's also my #1 pro tip for young people that are starting in the industry. Go out there, meet people. So important. For example, my next release, I just met the person in person, we talked, had a beer, and the release is done easy. No sending out demos, no waiting, no being rejected, nothing like that. The personal contact is very, very important in this kind of industry. And it's also a whole lot of fun. You get to drink, you get to hang out, you see the same people every year. It's just a joy. And then last but not least, we got our special guest, Leonard. He used to work right here in the studio with me together. He's now working for Perukaville, the biggest festival in Germany with like the biggest superstar DJs on stage. He got insights and he also got a tip for you.
Yeah, so if you're an upcoming artist, you should definitely know, or first of all, you should be really burning for this whole thing. Like it doesn't work if you're not 100% committed. I know in the beginning it's all fun and games, but you really need to hustle. You need to spend a lot of time and free time and overtime in the studio. Go to events, go to parties, whatever, meet people. So always like this vitamin B, we say in Germany, is really, really important, because at some point some connections and some network will help you out, and you will do the next step through this network. And that's, I think, the most important thing for a young producer or DJ, to like build a good network and then hustle.
Huge thanks to Leonard. Huge thanks to everyone else that was part of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in more, again, here on this channel, stay tuned for the upcoming content. We'll do more and more sharing perspectives of other people here on this channel, because again, my story is captured here in full detail. If you're interested, just go check it out. See you soon. Again, that's it.